a spot to set you guys. I really cannot find a spot to set you guys before I start talking. So it's time to let people come in. Y'all, why is this so hard? How do people do this in a car? I'm pressing you against my stuffed Shiba thing right now. Trying my very best, y'all. I had it set and then it fell right before I pressed live, and I was like, oh, okay. I might just have to hold you guys. I don't want to, though. No thanks. Hello. Enjoy the shaky stream while I try to figure out how to do this. Hello, hi, hello, hi. Okay, is the air conditioning, like, really obnoxious? Please tell me if it's really obnoxious. Can you hear the air conditioning being annoying? Because I'll turn it off. It's 96 degrees in Florida right now, so I'm kind of dying. But let me know. The AC's fine. Okay, cool. Just making sure everybody can hear me. Give everybody a chance to get here. We gonna have a talk. We gonna have a talk. We gonna have a talk. This is the best I got. Tilted wise, trying to be more up, but I think this is gonna be the best that I got here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Clearly, I'm not in my our normal place. I'm in my hometown right now. So I've just been like, today I just kind of up and been driving around and stuff. But I'm actually at the dog beach that I went to all the time. Like whenever like Major and I came back here, we went to the dog beach here. So yeah, what is YouTube telling me right now? What the, no, okay. Chat. Top chat. I wanna make sure all of the chats can be. Okay, I think it's fine. If it's not, it's whatever. Hopefully everybody can. YouTube's been weird. You have to do a bunch of different settings. With the AC on. It's on a little bit, but I'll be alright. You might hear it go up and down. I've only talked about it on social media. I got this on deck just in case. And I will post like a separate video when I'm ready, like an actual clip, like 5-minute clip, to video, but I wanted to be live first to talk about it, answer you guys' questions, read comments, and just, you know, hang out. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, let me know, because I know some people are probably, I haven't made anything, I mean, it's been on my social media, but I know that some people, this girl is staring at me and giving me the meanest glare, and I'm just like, hey, I'm parked, leave me alone. I'm like way, or nobody, I'm like way on the side, so like nobody, I'm not in the way. That'd be alive, huh, if somebody came and like knocked on my windshield. I think I'd choose violence today. Yeah, if you have no idea what's going on, it's gonna be a rough one. I mean, it's gonna be rough regardless, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wait for everyone to get here. I know a few people are. If you haven't followed my social media, I know some people are just gonna be popping in and they're going to be like, oh, live stream, and it's still live stream. It's just gonna be very different this time, but I'm gonna make it new. Like I said, I'm gonna make an official YouTube video of it, a little bit. But also, everyone who's been on social, like all of my Instagram and like Major and I's Twitter and stuff, like I have read your comments. It's just been hard. So, thank you. Just gonna explain kind of what happened and how it went down, so you guys have guys kind of know a little bit of what happened and all that. Basically, I had to, there was something that happened, as you guys know from the last live stream, like Major was struggling and like sometimes forgetting to pee, but like the medication was working, and it still was, but his back leg was dragging still a little bit, like heavier, and like it's hard to explain unless you've watched like your animal grow old, but like they get to a point where like you just kind of know, and like they get so tired and they can only go through so much until like it's too much. And he was doing all right. I mean, he was still recovering from the vet a little bit, but he was starting to pee, and there was a lot of hope for it, and he was still peeing like a little bit, not a lot, but he was at least peeing like twice a day. And it was on, so the day before, May 25th at night, like, he was really sleepy and tired, like, you know, took him out, and he peed for such a long time, and I was so happy, but it was really hard because the leg was still a struggle, and it was just one of those things where, like, I knew the medication wasn't going to last super long, and I wanted it to be a little bit later. Like, I had it scheduled for, so I call it Lap of Love, was June 7th is when I scheduled it originally, and it was going to be pending, you know what I mean? Because, like, they don't charge you if you reschedule. You're allowed to reschedule like 20,000 times. They want you to, like, have that. They just, you know, if it's the day of or something, you can't, obviously, like, the availabilities might be a little bit more difficult, but they're very, very nice, and they're very lenient with that. So originally it was going to be June 7th, and I was like, well, maybe he'll, like, because before it was actually going to be longer than that, and then I was like, okay, no, I don't think it's going to be, like, a point of suffering. And then so I was like, June 7th will be, like, the day, right? And then it gives me, like, time and, like, all that, and then after the pee incident happened, he was starting to forget how to pee, but, like, I saw he was able to pee. I was like, okay, we're gonna do it to June 3rd. You know, we're gonna do it to June 3rd. And it's, you know, and I was like, I think it'll be good. But that was just, you know, so that was, like, the plan then after. And then, May 25th, like, that night or whatever, like, he was still doing okay, but he was just really, really dragging, and he was just tired. Like, I could just tell on his face. Like, when you have an animal, you know, like, if anybody's experienced this where, like, they kind of give you a look and, like, you just know, like, okay, you know, because he went to pee, and he peed for so long, and it was a moment of happiness that he got that relief, and then all of a sudden, like, he just, like, peed on the ground because he couldn't stand up fully because it was just too much for him, and I had to help him up and everything, and he eventually got himself back together or whatever, but it was just one of those things where I just watched it, and I couldn't do it anymore, guys. Like, I couldn't. He was getting to the point where he was going to start suffering, and I didn't want anything bad to happen within, like, waiting for June 3rd or June 7th, like, taking a high risk of him not knowing who I was, or him not knowing who he was, or, like, him going back to the vet because of the bladder the medication and stuff not working anymore, because that was going to happen very soon. Like, I didn't want, at that point, the risk was a lot higher, and the entire point of this, and his final bucket list, and the entire point of all of this, as you guys know, was, hey, I could push it, but he's going to be miserable, he's going to be suffering, and then there's a chance that I'll have to rush into an ER vet in the middle of the night where he has no idea who he is. He might be aggressive because it's canine dementia, and, you know, he won't know who he is, he won't know how I am, and I don't want a legend, you know, he's legend, like, I don't want ever in any animal, but especially, like, major, like, I'm not gonna put him through that, you know. I've always made it, like, clear, like, when I have an animal, like, you know, if I hurt, that's okay as long as he's not, you know. And we were getting to that point, and I could tell, and he wasn't in pain, he was just starting to get to the point where, like, all he did was kind of eat, and he was just tired. And Knox was acting weird the next morning anyways, because it was May 26th, so May 26th at 2:32 p.m. Major passed away peacefully in his bed. I'm trying not to cry. In the morning, he was already kind of acting weird anyway. Like, I don't know if he would even, like, his cognitive decline just went like that so fast. That's what happens with animals that have this disease. Like, animal Alzheimer's is the same as human Alzheimer's. A very, 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 very similar scale. They're only slightly different. And it was just getting to he had a horrible disease, and it just sucks when once it declines and it starts going down, it doesn't stop. It's just a consistent straight down. And major. Hi, I'm back. What happened when I was gone? What happened? Okay, check this. What happened? Was I okay? Are you okay? Stream crashed. Yeah. It crashed because I'm in Florida, and it got too hot just through the car. So it was like, iPhone needs to cool down. I was like, I wonder if they can hear me. And like, I wonder if they can still hear me. Yeah, I'm back. My iPhone got way too hot because in Florida, that's what happens. And it was like, yeah, this is way too much. So I have to find a different spot for you guys where you can still see me. But oh God, that's a horrible spot. That's a horrible. You know what? Maybe you guys can just no. It needs to be away from the sun. Okay, I'm just gonna talk like this. This is what's gonna happen. Anyways, now that we're back, yeah. So I don't know when it crashed. So basically, yeah, Major passed away May 26th, 2:32 p.m. In the morning, Knox was acting really different anyways. Like, he was like really on Major's butt. And like when he went for a walk and stuff, Knox started screaming, like not his normal howl waiting for it, like screaming, and like knocked his food bowl over. So like we kind of knew, like, okay, this is the right decision anyways, because if Knox was acting a different way, like Knox was acting in a way of like he knew Major was like sick, and it was getting really bad. So I think Knox knew before we did. But, wait, what? Major passed away. I don't know how else to say that. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I'm not trying to sound heartless or anything, but like that. He passed away, May 26th, 2:32 p.m. in his bed. But basically, I called Lap of Love, in the morning, because I knew it was time and I didn't want to push him anymore. And, yeah, they were able to find a slot. Dr. Amanda, oddly enough, was the doctor's name. Basically, she came in. It was really peaceful. So like before then, he got homemade sausage, that was really awesome. And then he had a little walk, like, let's start with the night before. The night before, even though he was struggling, we did the pool day where I got like the little dog kiddie pool. And I have all the videos and stuff. He got in like the warm water, and he was just like getting a nice bath, and he had like his little cheeseburger toy in there, and he was like falling asleep in the water. So I had to like hold him up. And when he got out, he got a whole popsicle. Didn't really know how to eat it at first, so I kind of had to like take it out of his mouth because he was trying to eat the stick with it. And then he did the ravines and stuff that I always talk about. He like ran up and down because he was like all wet and all happy, and he lost your dog 2 months ago to acute pancreatitis. Major had that for a while too. It's so hard. But yeah, so then the next morning, he was sleeping a lot, and he was just peaceful, and he had his little sheeple blanket, and he got sausage in the morning. He got his licky mat because I had the Instinct like wet foods, and I put a bunch of all of his food on there basically, and I gave him extra of his medicine, so he wasn't in any form of like arthritic pain. He was extra like okay. Knox was hanging out with him for a little bit and then kind of disappeared, and called Lap of Love. They had one slot open for 2 o'clock. So they had one slot, and I took it, and and it was also at the point too where like you just can't wait any longer because they're suffering so bad. And I went, and every time when I used to live in my old apartment with him, I told them they were gonna call once she was like on the way and stuff, and he was just hanging out and sleeping and chilling. And when she called and she said that she was on the way, I went to Sonic because usually when I used to live in my old place, I always came home from dance and brought Sonic home because it was like 5 minutes from the house. And Major could never have it because he had all of his pancreatitis issues and his tummy issues, and he never had a cheeseburger. And I was like, besides that one day where he swallowed my Baconator whole. That was a while ago, but anyway. So I was like, yeah, no, you can't have it. I'm so sorry. So I was like, you know what? This is going to be perfect. We're going to get him that. And then when I got there, I know that girl. Okay, when I got there, I decided, screw it. I'm gonna get him a cheeseburger, and I'm gonna have a cheeseburger with him. But I'm gonna get him basically the whole menu. So he got a chocolate shake. I got a chocolate shake. We got tater tots. We got chili cheese fries, and we got cheeseburgers. So we got all of it. And he already had the homemade sausage before, and salmon the night before too. Like, so I had to try salmon and fish. So before it happened, I have a video of the cheeseburger like the day before where he had a little bit of it and stuff. That I'll let you guys, like, I have small clips of it, which, because obviously that was on his final bucket list. I don't have a lot of the video of it because eventually, I did like a tiny bit, but then I wanted to enjoy my time with him. And if you guys have seen on our social media that picture of him with the cheeseburger, that was literally like right before. And he loved it. He swallowed it, so he took a small bite and then he swallowed it whole and puked it back out whole. So we had to try again, and I had to actually break him, like break the cheeseburger apart, because I was like, you're not supposed to swallow the burger whole, you're supposed to, chew. But yeah, and then him and I, ew, what the hell was that? There's a leaf in my mouth. We sat on my bed, because I put him on my bed, because he loves those, the new blanket, the little fleece blanket that I got. And we laid down, and can dogs eat bread? No, they can't, but at this point, I mean, it didn't matter, because, it was right before it was going to happen. I made sure it was when she was on the way, and so it wasn't too long of a wait, because I didn't want him to get sick right beforehand, because obviously chocolate chip, all that food would make him really sick, like, about usually 30 to 45 minutes in, So, he had the chocolate shake. He loved the chocolate shake. It was really cool. And it had like the whipped cream on top, which is what, if you don't know, the pup cups have the majority of its whipped cream when you go get them. Like, I think it's like sweet cream and all that other stuff. And he drank almost that entire shake. Like, I had to stop him for a second because he was like drinking it so much and like loved it so much. He was like coughing because he was like drowning himself in the shake. And we ate the cheeseburgers together because we both got one of everything. I was like, I'll eat it all and then you eat your side, so we just pigged out, and he ate the entire cheeseburger. I ate my entire cheeseburger. I also knew too I wasn't gonna eat for a little bit after that, so I was like, I need to eat all this. And him and I just hung out, and like, we didn't know, I talked to him about it in the morning. I know that sounds cheesy and some people don't or whatever, and like, he knew. I mean, guys, like, he knew, and he was telling me like it was time, he was tired. But when we were on the bed and stuff, we just hung out and we just talked, and I was like, yeah, this is what I eat a lot. It's not healthy, but this is what I eat. And he got to try chili. He got to try so much, and he was just living his best life eating all of that. He was so happy, and like, he almost didn't, like, at one point he stopped and like looked around. He didn't know what to eat next because he was like going back and forth and like forgetting that he had tater tots and stuff still. So yeah, and then after that, I highly recommend, by the way, I highly recommend Lap of Love. Like, if you guys have any pets, even exotic pets that are getting older, they take exotics, cats and dogs. So they take a bunch of different and they're all around like the US. I don't know if they're in other countries. They might be. But they're an animal hospice and at-home euthanasia. And they were excellent. So like, you get a free consultation a few times beforehand, of people that have, obviously the people that work there have gone through it, you know what I mean? And then the Dr. Amanda was like so sweet. Like, I stepped outside to talk to her first, so obviously, like, they do it differently too. So they have like 3 different like injections, and the first one's just pain, to get rid of any pain they might be feeling. It's just like the equivalent of like, I don't know, like when humans are really sick and they go to the hospital and they get like that stuff when they're hurting. And then they do the second one, which is they're not gone yet. So your animal won't be gone yet in that second time. They're just taking a nap. And they're still breathing, and they're good, and they are snoozing pretty heavily. They can feel you and stuff, and they're just taking a nice nap. And then the third one, of course, is the final one, but they allow you to take your time. Like, you don't have to just go straight through it. And she was like, no, like, it's whenever you're ready. Like, I did it a little bit quicker, I'm sure, than other people. I'm sure some other people say goodbye to their dogs a lot longer after, like, a couple of minutes. Like, I had to, because it was just getting unbearable. And I just needed it, you know, to be done, because I was like, it's time. I need to just get this. I just need to do it. You know, I just need to do it. And I said all I said, but he had a good time. He ate his food, and then he was next to his bed, but he was like so full. He was like all vegged out and like happy, and he had chocolate like all around his snout. It was like dried on his snout, and he still had the paint. If you guys saw that morning, I did a live paint session, so he still had the paint, and I had the paint on me too. I still have the paint like on my phone screen and stuff. That I'm never gonna. It's just gonna stay there. And they do and then so basically we put him in his bed, and he was just hanging out. The good thing is, like, he didn't even feel like any of like the IV injections anyway. I did a little bit before and stuff, but in that moment I didn't want him to think anything was wrong, so I sucked it up, literally sucked it up inside my eyeballs, and I just did the same thing I did like every night, you know, when he was going through like the nap part where he wasn't gone yet. He was just going to take a nap. She said it takes 5 to 10 minutes usually, and sometimes they have to like give a second like sedative. It took it 30 seconds, and Major was knocked out asleep and dreaming. He was actually dreaming and like napping. So like, I know even more so is definitely time, because 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes way longer, and it 30 seconds and Major was sleeping and just kicking. He was actually kicking like he does like in his like when he dreams, because she said that like the sedative, they have lucid dreams and they dream a lot and stuff like that. She said, like, a lot of people. And yeah, so what is this person doing? Basically, hold on. Yeah, so we did that, and went through that when he went to sleep, and he was still there. You know, he wasn't gone yet. He wasn't at peace yet. And I was just petting him and holding his paw and just telling him, you know, like the same thing I do like every night. Like, I kind of like tuck him-ish into bed at night, and I just let him know, like, hey, you know, I love you, it's time to go night-night, you know, what, just the normal stuff I've done since he was a puppy, you know. And he didn't even know the difference, and he just like looked at me and like fell asleep, and he was kicking and dreaming, and I was watching him. I wonder what he was dreaming about. Probably the cheeseburgers. I could still smell like the chocolate. And he was just dreaming, everything was good. And then all of a sudden, you know, he just, you know, when it was time, she lap of love lets you wait as long as you want. And right after that, he was sleeping. A couple minutes later, I was just like, all right, we got to do it. And then, yeah, and it was really peaceful. They allow you to take, whatever piece of fur. I took some fur from his tail that she sealed. And then a paw print as well. They could do a ceramic paw print. I asked for her to do that before he was gone, because I just thought it was weird. I thought it was weird to do while he wasn't there, you know what I mean? So I did it while he was asleep. So yeah, and then it was the hardest thing in my entire life, man. Like, it's hard. I should be getting, so all of his stuff is still out right now. Knox was really struggling. Like, if you have other animals, if you're gonna have to go through this and you have other animals that have a bond like with your pet, please take care of him, because Knox actually he was not okay. Like, he was where Major was. He hid under the bed, my bed, the whole process, and wouldn't leave. Like, Knox is having a really hard time. Like, he stopped eating even like ham and stuff, so we had to help him with that, and he's getting a little bit better now. It's been, I don't even know, time goes by so fast. It's been 3 days, you know, and I don't know how to explain it, you know, but like, it hurts so bad. I will be getting his ashes back. It's supposed to be in 7 to 10 days, so he'll be home, you know, he'll be home. and it'll feel so nice because I have a locket that's coming in, and they're doing some of it, a tiny bit of it is actually separate. I'm gonna just keep her on my neck all the time because like I have like this or whatever, this little dog tag, and then I'll have a separate rosewood urn, and he'll be with me and he'll be with us. Losing your dog was the hardest one. Yeah, I mean I've had I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, you go through it in waves, and you know, and then you gotta like keep going in life, but also it's just hard, guys. Like it's a very hard thing, but I don't want, you know, I want to make sure you guys know, like, we're gonna be okay. And I don't want anybody, like, I know you guys need to mourn too, but I don't want anybody to take this as oh God, everything's, you know, you're gonna be okay, I'm gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay. Major wouldn't want us to be, you know, miserable, and of course you have to heal and mourn and all of that, but you know, there's still so many, and I hope you guys know too, like, I know he's gone, I know it might not be the same when I post videos now, but Major did complete his whole bucket list, which was awesome. He completed every single thing on that list, which was great. And so I have way more videos, and I have the videos of him in the little pool like the day before, and I have so many older videos too, but like I'll do like I'm gonna finish the bucket list videos, because I want you guys to see like that whole month that he was here before we first found out. Like, it was great. I mean, he zoomed twice, by the way. I don't know if I told you guys that. The first time I told you I had the zoomies, he actually did about a week ago, randomly in the middle of the night. Like, I don't know what happened, but like it was random, and it wasn't like old man zoomies. Like, it was like full-blown puppy zoomies, like leaping, and like he like ran into the gate and just kept going, and just was like, he just did, and then he like zoomed into his bed and just knocked the hell out and went to sleep. And I was like, what are you doing, you know? So basically it was very peaceful. Lap of Love sent me an email as well, to track, you know. It was really funny because that day I live near, this is not this beach, this is my hometown, which I live right next to, like, close-ish, or I live like 20 minutes from the beach from like my hometown as well, but where I originally lived, because the next morning, I left, and I went back to like my parents' house, and I'm at my hometown for a little bit, and I have to go back eventually, you know, because I do want to be there when like they get Major's ashes, and you know, I'll have to, I think it'll be better. I have to get to Knox too, because I don't want Knox to think Knox to think I just left as well. So I'm gonna take care of him, and all the Major stuff is still out because I'm gonna keep it out until at least I get his ashes, and then I'll do it slowly. And everyone's different, but it's really it's weird because I still follow all the Sheba like things and all that, and I'm gonna do fostering. It froze. Is it still frozen? Tell me if it's still frozen. Is it still frozen, guys? Okay, cool. It got like quiet too, so I was like, not frozen anymore. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it was very peaceful. He did not have a bad time, a bad experience at all. He didn't even know. He just went and took a nap, and then after, you know, like, he had so much food. He had so much of a great, like, such a great time. So nothing about it was him in pain. He wasn't even suffering. Like, it was actually perfect. It was the best way he could have possibly gone, and it's exactly how I wanted it to be. And I knew that in order for it to happen that way, it was going to have to be sooner rather than, you know, you can always plan, you know, and it's good in your head, but sometimes life doesn't have plans, and life doesn't care of, you know, if you got plans and when you want to let them go or them go and stuff. And, you know, when it's time, it's time. But I knew I had to do it. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just fixing my nose piercing, by the way. and he lived a great life, and I don't want you guys to think, you know, this channel is still gonna live on. So what we're doing for now, and like I said, so this live stream, because I wanted to tell you guys personally, and talk to you guys and explain the process of what happened, so you guys know that it wasn't something like he was hurting, and it wasn't something where he was suffering or he had to be sent to the emergency vet. Like, everything was done well, and he didn't feel it. It didn't hurt. It was so peaceful. It was amazing. It was a beautiful experience. You know, despite the circumstances, it's exactly how we have talked about that we wanted him to go. And I'm so glad that it didn't hurt him or anything. And, you know, I will, so basically moving forward is what we're gonna do. Obviously I might not be posting as often right now, but so answer any questions. First, no, this channel's not going anywhere. No, the name of the channel will never change. It will always be The Adventures of Mandy and Major. 3, so what I have planned is I will make a video when I'm ready, because I know not everybody watches these live streams, and I know there's gonna be people, like, some people have already said, like, rest in peace and everything, and that's okay. I know there's some people that are gonna not know because they don't watch my live streams right now as often and stuff, so I am making an official video that I will when I'm ready. And I know people are gonna find out, like, in a way, like, not as personable, which I can't please everyone. But, you know, that's why I wanted to do the live stream, so at least some of you guys knew in person, because I want to connect more. And I know some people are going to find out from other people commenting, being like, oh, this is what happened, Major died, or, you know, and stuff like that. And, like, I just ask you guys to just, you know, if you, I can't stop you guys from doing, obviously, it's out, you know, and it's fine. But please, just anyone who does ask, or anyone who may be really late to the party because they don't check my channel as often and stuff, just be kind. If they do ask and stuff, like, don't be mean about it, you know, don't, you know, that's all I ask, is to just be very kind. If you do answer, if they, you know, ask and you do decide to answer that question, and, you know, make sure they know that it was peaceful, and, you know, that's all I ask from you guys, is, you know, people that come a little bit late and stuff, you know, just, you're allowed to let them know if they ask in the comments and everything, but just be nice and be kind, and, you know, because everybody needs that kindness, and there's so many people that, you know, Major touched the lives of so many of you, and I want to make sure you guys are okay. I know you're not, and I know there's going to be a lot of tears with everyone, you know, we're all mourning, but I want you guys to know, I cannot stress this part enough. You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. We are gonna be okay. We're gonna get through it together. Like, you guys have seen my first videos, the video from a year, you know, and I know he has helped you guys in so many ways, and I don't want, whatever you guys are going through in life right now, I don't want this to be something that makes you guys feel, how do I word this? Like, I don't want this to be something that makes you feel like you can't do this anymore, because I know I've read a lot of comments of how Major's helped not cure, but, you know, helped you with anxiety and depression and a bunch of other things, and COVID and all that, and I want you guys to know that, like, please keep going and keep fighting, and I'm still gonna be here, and Major's still gonna be here, and I'm never gonna leave you guys, never. And I have so many more videos still of Major, even though it'll be different because he's not physically here. I am a firm believer, and you can believe in whatever you want, whether you believe in God, a different God, whether you don't believe in anything, or you just believe in the universe or horoscopes, or you just believe in nature and that, or you don't know what you believe in, but some things that, I'm a firm believer that you can believe in anything that you want to believe. And I do believe, very, very strongly, I know that Major, even though he isn't physically here, he is here. And he is roaming around with me, and there's times where I just know here and there, I'm like, he's here, you know, and whether you don't believe that, that's fine. You know, not everyone believes the same things, but that's what I believe, and that's what I'm sticking by, and I am a firm believer of that. And, you know, they're never always truly gone. And I know that's way easier said than done, because I've gone through the whole time where people have told me that, and sometimes I want to be like, you know, stop, because it doesn't make them back, bring them back. You know, you go through them waves, and this is going to be a hard time for all of you guys, but I want you guys to know that as much as you guys are here for me, I'm here for you. And I am reading your comments, and if I have to take breaks sometimes, you know, I'm gonna have to, but I know you guys are gonna understand that. But I'm still gonna be going live. I will be reading all of the Instagram comments, and because I never did that before, because I didn't figure out how to do it on PC. I'm gonna be doing live streams of Q&A still about like dogs and what it's like to own a Shiba, or any like Q&As even about Major, even if it's not here. Obviously they're not gonna be as frequent, you know, but I will still be doing that. And I'm really glad that I got a live stream of Major doing the paint session with you, like with the final paint session, because that was the first live stream on the bucket list, so it was something that I know that was there. So, you know, we're gonna take this time to do what we gotta do, but also this channel will still be here. I have so many. I will complete the videos of Major's final bucket list. That is going to go like on there. So even like I'm gonna be uploading videos. Obviously it's not gonna be today, but whenever I do decide, it'll be random. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be 3 days from now. I don't know if it'll be a month from now. It will be soon, because that is what makes me happy as well. And I want you guys to see like what, you know, seeing Major like so happy and going through all the cool things that he went through. With his little bucket list and stuff, and all of the older videos too. I still have so many. So we're still going to be posting, and it's going to be, I still have a lot more videos to come. So please look forward to that. I know it's going to be different because he's not here, but you know, look forward to that, because he's still going to be on this channel. And whenever I am ready, I'll let you guys know soon. I will, you know, I'll start fostering Shibas when I'm ready. And obviously I'll do stuff videos about that. I don't plan on getting a Shiba anytime soon, because I think I have a lot of old Shiba Inus and foster Shibas to take care of. And I have things, really cool things for this channel. So it's gonna stay a Shiba channel. And Major videos will still be up, and they'll probably be up for a long time, because I have a lot of videos that I just never really posted as frequent. So you'll still see Major videos. He's still gonna be here. His final stuff will still be, like, final bucket list will be completed and uploaded for you. And it's gonna be awesome. And you guys are still gonna have so many things to look forward to. And even now, like today, I woke up and it was different. But I looked through, like, some of the videos and I didn't cry. I was, like, laughing and smiling, and it's gonna be good. And we're gonna do live streams, like I said. Like, I know you guys want to learn more about Shibas, and I might even do, you know, I was thinking about a couple live streams I had an idea of. I have quite a few ideas of things, of like Q&As about Shibas. Still will do a Q&A about Major. Still will be doing Q&As about like fosters when that happens. And then I'll even be doing things like just, reading your comments and stuff like that. And also, this is really important. This will be in my video when I am ready to post the official YouTube video of Major saying that he passed. The really cool thing, and tell me if you guys would like this. So it's two things. One is the really cool thing about Lap of Love as well, because this comes in with the little combination. It's free. Afterwards, they do a Lap of Love memorial, and you can make a memorial for your dog or your cat or your exotic whatever, and you can make a memorial, and anybody is allowed, when you post the memorial, anybody is allowed to post any photos of the Major, any comments that they want, and it's like a whole memorial page on Lap of Love, and you can make it public. And I feel like that would be really cool, that I want to do, and I will be doing in the next couple of days. I want to make that on Lap of Love, so you guys can post your memorial, you know, comments and things that you want to say about Major. And then I was thinking about doing, if I don't know, this part I don't know, that I will be doing. And as soon as that happens, and as soon as I make it, I'll be posting it. I'll follow Adventures of Manny and Major on Instagram and Twitter. It's gonna be, I'll put the links in the comments below for you guys, because I'll probably post about that first. I'll make a community post about it, but I will be doing that, a Lap of Love memorial. So you guys should be able to, once it's officially up in public, you'll be able to post whatever you want to post, like write what you want to write, you know, to Major and saying, you know, oh, he did the, you know, whatever you guys want. And I think that would be really good because I'm not the only one mourning him. And I want you guys to be able to have that involvement as well. And, you know, depressed but thankful. I know it's hard. But I'm glad that you're thankful, and every single moment that you're not sad about it is an important moment. So just hold on to that, you know? So I'll do that, and then I am thinking about doing a small little maybe live stream of like a little memorial of Major. I don't know exactly how I would do it, but just like a small thing. Like if anyone wants to, like, you know, do, obviously I know I can't see you guys, you can only see me, but maybe do, like, we can, like, talk about, you know, like, what's your favorite memory, and, like, have little, you guys can have, like, I don't know, maybe little candles or something, I don't know, something like that, like a little live stream memorial, if anyone wants to attend. And it'll be more of like a celebration though, like it'll be more of a, you know, it'll be positive things, it'll still be a memorial, but it'll be more positive. And, you know, you guys can show me things that you want, and, you know, I'll check all of my, like, DMs and stuff of, like, all of the fan arts of Major and talk about it, and we can, you know, I think that would be good for us. We can do just a couple hours of a live stream of that, of just celebrating and talking about him and doing our own, you know, it'll give you guys a chance to, you know, yes, it's a live stream, it's like a public platform, but it'll give you guys a chance to, you know, us to connect more and talking about, you know, what hurts, what doesn't, you know, and, like, just, I don't know, something, I think something along like that, and what favorite things about him, and all of that. And, you know, I think that'll be really cool to do, and it gives you guys a chance to express your feelings and, you know, be connected and as well. Where can we send drawings, Major? I don't have a P.O. box right now. I'm thinking about getting one, but right now I'm just, if you guys have a drawing, until I get a P.O. box, which I will be getting one. I just haven't, I'm trying to figure it out. You guys can send any drawings or anything, like any pictures of them and all of that. You can send to either our Twitter DM or our Instagram DM. It's Adventures of Mandy and Major. And again, I'll put the link in the comments below once the stream is over. And I will get to it eventually, I promise. It's just my DMs are flooded right now, so I'm, like, trying to read a little bit, but I also can't overwhelm myself. But I usually always like that as well, because then I can give you guys credit, because I like reposting it. If you don't want it reposted, like, please just let me know in the DM if you don't want it reposted, like your art or anything of Major. I know some people like to be a little bit more private, but let me know, because if you don't let me know, I'll probably post it, because I like to share you guys' talents and share you guys' Instagram pages, and, you know, saying thank you for drawing him or painting him or making, you know, like, whatever you guys do of him and stuff like that. And I also want to do soon, I think I'll be doing soon, we'll be doing a live stream charity event for dogs with canine cognitive dysfunction. I think that would be really fun. We'll do a charity event with Shiba Inus. Like, we have a bunch planned, but right now, this is just the live stream, and we're gonna be okay. Actually, I have, show you guys, because this stuff isn't put away, but obviously, adventures, we go everywhere together. I have his collar here on my dash. I'm hanging, and it still has the paint. Please turn. It has the paint from the, you know, the live stream painting, and it's hanging, and I think it's gonna stay here. I like it in my car, knowing that he's always with me. Even when I get the ashes, I think he's gonna stay right here, you know, and he's gonna be, everything else will be put away in due time. But I like it. I think it's very fitting, because he traveled with me everywhere in this car. I mean, he traveled in the back seat with me. You see all the hair, and, you know, I think it's really good that it'll stay right here, and it's special, and, you know, I really like that idea. And the second I left the house and packed, he was always the last thing I packed, so I waited, and at the very end I got the color, and I put it right here. He's gonna be right here, you know, so you'll see his collar in the dash and stuff, and still has his hair on it and everything, and yeah. Don't leave the collar in the car and stay in case someone steals it. I don't think anyone would steal a dog collar. I feel like that's so weird if someone were to steal a dog collar. I don't think anyone would steal my car, but I mean, maybe they would. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to keep it there. I just really like it there. I mean, maybe I'll take his tags off. Or maybe I'll just, like, keep his I don't know. I just like the idea that he's there. Like, so we'll see. Yeah, I've thought about that, though. Like, I hope nobody would. But I also, too, like, that's how he goes with me, you know? It's going to, at least until I get his ashes, it's for sure going to stay there. Because that's all I got right now, you know, when I leave and travel and stuff. And so, but for now, he's going to stay there. We'll see. We'll see. His harness and everything will be put away. But everything's still hanging up because I want to do it slowly because I know Knox is going to is struggling, you know. Yeah, he's still chilling in the back seat. Just won't be leaving any more hair behind. His hair's gonna be everywhere for a long time anyway, you know. But everything's still nothing's put away yet, and all that. As soon as I get it, I'll start slowly. But you know, the carpet hasn't been vacuumed, and you know, Knox's mom, who's been my best friend since kindergarten, like she knows what's up, and you know, she might be watching this right now or tuning in or just you know. She's taking care of Knox. She's been off for a couple of days and, you know, making sure he's okay. She told me that he ate some kibble yesterday. He ate half of his bowl, so that's good at least. And he's not circling around the house where Major was and stuff as much. But I think it'll be, when I get back, it might be hard on Knox again because usually when I leave, obviously, like when I travel and leave, I always left with Major. So I don't know if he thinks maybe I just left and I'm going to go get him, or I'm just with him, but, you know, so it might be hard when I come back and Major's not there. But we're going to take good care of Knox, you know, we're going to take really good care of him, and, yeah. Right now, I'm just chilling. I know it's, like I said, it's in my car. I'm in my hometown, right by the water. Right behind me is, the dog beach where I took Major all the time. Little island in my hometown. We would always go and chill out there and stuff, and actually it was really cool because I went here and I was like sitting in the same spot we always sat in and everything, and I was watching everybody with their dogs, and brought my Polaroid. If you're wondering what this is, my little Polaroid that I use for taking Major clips and stuff, and I still have some film left. And I saw this guy in his van. Who knows, maybe he will see this one day. Him and his friend, and it was his dog in like a little red vest learning to swim and stuff, and they were hanging out. And they were talking about getting in the van, and he just moved here to Florida and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just saw him, and I was like, yeah, they definitely have a great bond. And I was like, I wonder if I still have film left, you know, because I still have extra film in my bag. And I took a picture of, a Polaroid picture of their dog swimming. And it ended up coming out nicely, so I actually brought it over to them. And I was like, hey, you know, I just saw this. You guys have a really, you know, cool bond and everything. And you know, I always came here with my dog. I lost my dog a few days ago, and, you know, I just thought you would want to keep this. And he was like, oh my God, like, he was like, I'm so sorry. He's like, I have an app for, like, Polaroid photos, but I don't have an actual, like, photo. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I keep it. And I was like, just make sure it just stays out of the sun until, you know, the film is fully developed. But once it's developed, you know, you can put it in the dash of your van or your car or whatever. And he was like, thank you. It was so funny. And he's like, do you want me to, like, pay you for this? And I was like, no, I don't want you to pay me for this. And I was like, I just think it's fun, you know, if I notice dogs, and use the rest of my film for taking little pictures. But it's the first Polaroid photo he's ever had, and it's of his dog. I'm glad that I was the one that would be able to give it to him, and I hope, you know, I think he'll keep it forever, and one day he'll look back on it. Like I said, who knows, maybe one day he'll see this and be like, holy shit, that's the girl that gave me that photo. That's cool. So yeah. That was really cool. I did that today. Because I was just like, the dog was so cute, and they were just hanging out in the water, and they just moved here, so it was the first time they went to the beach here and stuff, and I was like, yeah. I hope you guys are doing okay. I mean, obviously, you guys are gonna ask me how I'm doing and stuff, and each day is different. I'm gonna be okay, you know, but it's gonna be hard, and any advice, if anyone's gone through this, I've definitely read through it and stuff. I guess there's nothing except you just kind of take it a day at a time. But, yeah. yeah. Well, the remaining time right now, I'm just gonna read you guys' comments for a second, and like I said, I'll post whenever that memorial is ready online and stuff, I'll post it. So you guys can say your thoughts and everything too, and I just wanted to tell you in person, you know, as much as I could, and then I will make whoever tunes in late or whoever doesn't see it, doesn't look at my live streams, I'll have a video when I'm ready, but there's still so many videos of Major, you guys, so I'm gonna post them. Don't worry. It will always be the adventures of Mandy and Major. I have so many videos of Major that I'm still gonna post until I run out of videos and I officially have no more videos left, which won't be for a while. They're gonna be there, but it'll be as bucket list ones for sure. Where you had a dream. Drew, I had a dream too. It was actually yesterday, the first time ever. It was only for like 30 seconds, but he was in my dream. It's really weird. It was like I was dreaming about something like random. And trying to like book a hotel for a beach vacation or something, and I was like, oh my god, I have to find a pet friendly hotel, and I was like, oh wait, no I don't, and then all of a sudden like Major ran into the kitchen, and I was like, oh my god, I Major, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I do need to book a pet friendly hotel. It was for like 30 seconds, and I woke up and I was like, ah. I've had times, times when I'm okay, I've had times when I've been sobbing. Today I went to the Major nice dog beach. Like, I know, like, I don't know, I want this to be still, it's horrible and it sucks and I would do anything to have him back, but it's also beautiful because, you know, when they go, they're still with you a little bit. They'll always be with me, and I know eventually I'm going to be able to help so many other Shibas, and Major's inspired so many people and you guys to get Shibas, and helping with you guys, and, you know, helping people with their, like, sadness and depression, and he's still going to do that, and those videos are still going to come through, and I'm not going to disappoint you guys, and, you know, everyone who stays on this channel, like, everyone who does stay around, even though Major's gone, like, I'm going to appreciate every single one of you, and we're going to do charity events, we're going to have more Shibas that we foster, we're going to have more Major videos that are still going to be up, and more live streams, and it's going to be so fun, and we're going to have so many, you know, we're going to have so many videos that you guys are going to be, you know, you're going to see, and I just hope you guys stick around, you know. I know it's not the same, but there's going to be other Shibas that are going to be in our lives, too, that are going to come around. The fostering is, like, going to be so good, you know. I'm going to have so many animals I'll be able to take care of, and, you know, I can't wait for what's next. Good, I'm glad. I hope you guys stay. I know it's different without Mage, but like I said, so many videos of Major will still be uploaded, and, you know, all I ask is that, you know, when people do ask or see what's going on and stuff, like, obviously, like, you know, if they just ask, like, hey, what happened, or what's going on, huh? Or is it true? Like, just be kind when you answer. You know, just be kind. Everyone needs kindness right now. I won't forget to take care of myself. I'm made a promise, as dumb as it sounds, I made a promise to Major that I wouldn't, you know. I feel like when he went, it was because he knew that I was, like, set, you know. I was able to let go, but, you know, because I've had Major for 7 months, you know. Thank you for the dono, Mo. You didn't have to do that. I didn't get to read what you said. I'm so sorry. Thank you, guys. I'm with you guys, too. Please take what I said. You know, please take what I said when I brought up, you know, I don't want you guys to, you know, if you guys are struggling with whatever you guys are struggling with somewhere, like, don't take this as, like, oh God, you know, what am I gonna do, whatever, you know, just keep holding on, whatever you're going through, because he's still gonna be here in videos, so you have a lot more videos to watch. If you guys, you know, you guys have so many more Major videos that you're gonna have to wait to watch, you know, you have to be here for that, and, you know, more videos that will make you guys happy and smile, and that's what I want to do. And there's gonna be more, you know, and there's gonna be live streams of how to take care of a Shiba, and charity events that we can all do together to help with dogs with canine dysfunction. And you guys are gonna meet so many cool Shibas, you know, that I'll foster eventually. You know, it won't be right now, but I'll foster, and I'll, you know, be able to show you guys these cool things, and you know, and that's what Major would want. And it's gonna be a really fun time, you know. The next adventure, Major will still be here with us, even if it's not physically, and there's gonna be so much good stuff. And I love every single one of you guys. And I do want you guys to know too, like, that GoFundMe, the whole service and everything for Lap of Love, like, I hope you guys realize, like, you guys paid for that. You know, like, you guys did that. He was able to do that peacefully. Not because of me. You know, not just because of me. Because of you guys. You know. It was paid in full. You guys were able to, it was paid in full by the GoFundMe. And I didn't even have to worry about it. I didn't even have to think, oh God, I can't do this because of the money. I can't do this because of anything, you know. And so I can't thank you guys enough for every donation, every share, because you guys made that happen. So I want you guys to give yourself a huge hug to yourselves and pat on the back, because if it wasn't for you guys, you know, it wouldn't have been exactly the way it was supposed to be. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Like, I feel like there's not enough thank yous in the world for that. And I'm just so grateful that I have a community, because a lot of people don't have this, you know, and a lot of people didn't get to have the opportunity with their animals to have it go the way that they intended it to go. And I got to have that, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful that he got to go exactly how he should have went. So many people, I've read comments and stuff of people saying, I wish I did this, I wish, and I have no regrets. I have no regrets at all. Not a single one. And he was so happy. Like, you guys don't understand, when he ate that cheeseburger, I'm sorry, when he swallowed it whole and puked it back up whole, I kid you not, that little picture that I posted of, like, us smiling eating the cheeseburgers, that was 2 seconds before, after he took that small bite, he decided to, he took that little small bite and chewed it, and then he literally inhaled it and choked it down. I've never seen a dog inhale an entire cheeseburger, choke down, and then puke it back up. Like, whole. Puke it back up whole. Like, fully went, like, he was like a pelican. Like, and then just, like, realized that he, you know, you can't do that. And I had to, like, help him, and he just puked it back up whole. Just whole. And I was just like, that's not how you eat a cheeseburger. And I had to break it apart, because I was like, oh my, I was like, please don't do that. And I had to give him the chocolate shake to, like, wash it down, because he was, like, trying to process what just happened. And I was like, yeah, you're supposed to chew. You know, when you eat things, you're supposed to chew. I wish I was there to see that. I know. I'm sorry. I wanted it to be private. But I do have videos of him with the shake. I took a couple of him eating the cheeseburger and stuff. So don't worry. That will be posted. It'll probably be one of the very last ones, though. Because it's, you know, but... You know, I don't know which one will be next, but all of it will be on the pet bucket list, and obviously, yeah, exactly, that's how we want to remember our dogs. Oh my God, it was so funny, because, you know, Knox's mom and, you know, my boyfriend was in there, and we just, like, none of us expected him to do that, because he ate it so gentle at first, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute, he ate it so small and gentle, and then I think he, like, realized, like, oh, this is good, and he just, like, home, and we all were like, Major, no, Major, and we were all laughing, and, like, Knox's mom, like, actually had to walk over for a second and be like, he just, like, we were ready to, like, shove our fingers down his throat so he could help puke it back up, and he just literally hacked it whole, and I was like, he just actually, like a baby bird, just, and he, like, looked at it so sad, and I'm like, how did you even taste it? There's no way you could have tasted it. So I was like, okay, he tried to go after it again, and I had to, like, calm him down. I was like, okay, we're gonna try this again, but this time, you're gonna eat it normally, you know, and I'm gonna just have to hand feed you. Because he tried to do that with the chili cheese fries, because he looked over, because I left him on, like, the plate, on, like, the little plate, and he tried to eat them whole, and I was like, okay, that might be a little bit easier, because it's not as much, but let's not do that. So I had to, like, break it all apart. So funny. And then when he was guys, the chocolate shake, it was so cute. And then all of a sudden, he was just like licking it and like loving it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, he's sinking. And he was like sinking down, trying to get to the rest of it. And like all I saw was like here up of his snout, just chocolate. And I was like, you have to breathe. So I had to like push him up because he genuinely wasn't breathing. He was just like, inhale chocolate, inhale. It was so funny. And I was like, Major, that is not how you're not supposed to do it that way. It was so funny. It was so funny to watch. Oh my god. I have the picture. I have plenty of pictures that Knox's mom took. A couple of it was like the beginning, middle, and end of when Major ate the burger, and it was like cute and sweet, laughing, like the one on our Instagram that you guys have seen if you guys follow our Instagram. And then there's one where it's like all of a sudden it's like him mid inhale and me just like all blurry. It's so funny. And then the aftermath of me just looking at him, it's so funny. I'll post those. I'll definitely post those. Oh my god, it was so funny. It was the funniest thing ever. You gotta go. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna go soon. I'm actually gonna go in a couple of minutes, actually. Because I gotta get gas. I haven't eaten. I should probably go stop somewhere. Today I'm just gonna be wandering around in my hometown until it's ready to, I'm just staying at my parents. I'm gonna come back eventually. Now, obviously, I'm gonna post, more. Don't expect a video today, of course, like the live stream was the video today. But as we go on, like I said, and of course, like I said, like, if people ask about the channel and stuff, like, oh, let's let people know, like, she'll still be posting videos and, all that. Community Discord server? Ooh, that would be fun. I also have my second channel that I'm still going to be doing, like, obviously it's different, but it's, like, I got Bean Boozled, Jelly Beans, and, like, the second channel will be, it's Mandy's Adventures. It's completely different from dogs, though, so, like, if you don't want, it's just, like, my life and vlogs and stuff, but, so I'll be doing that a little bit more frequently as well, but I'll be doing, the Discord idea is pretty cool, actually. You run a server, Sheba. See, that's really cool. I might do that. That would be really cool. I'd have to figure it out because I'm very new on Discord. I will give you guys my Twitch too when I'm ready because I'll start gaming streams, but I just learned WASD, guys, so just kind of bear with me. Oh, and merch. I will have major merch. I know there's stickers right now. I didn't know that they were publicly for sale because Teespring said that they weren't. Apparently they were. Somebody bought some. And as much as I appreciate it, but that was like a test run. I don't know if that quality is good. Like, I do not know. Like, it was in the middle of me processing, like, okay, I don't know how to do this, so let me, like, see what this looks like, because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to designing merch. And I don't want anything to, like, be mailed out, and it's, like, the blurry picture on the sticker of Major, and it doesn't come out right, and I will cry myself to sleep if that happens, because I want whatever merch to be perfect for you guys. So if you see the stickers, like, if you buy them, this is just the warning. It was the very first sticker. If you buy it and it comes out super blurry, I warned you not to buy it. This was my warning of do not buy that yet, because it was just a test. I did not know it was public, and I don't know how to unpublicize it yet, but I think I'm gonna buy, I guess they can let you do a sample, so I'll probably buy a sample to see what it looks like. But my friend is a digital designer, and we're gonna do merch with Major. Especially now because it's a lot more. Oh, there's a dolphin over there. Oh my god. And it's a lot more special now. But we're gonna have merch of Major. We're gonna have my idea so far. Yes, like stickers. We'll probably have some shirts and stuff like that once it gets all figured out. And I'll probably start small and then work my way up. So expect that there will be a bunch. We'll have a bunch of merch. I'm gonna try my best to make it as wide a variety as possible. It will start small. Maybe just a sticker or one t-shirt or something. But then as I go and I learn more on how to properly do it, because I want you guys to have proper merch and I want it to be excellent quality, I want it to be really nice and come out right. Once I get practice and I know that that'll be okay, we'll do that. Please make the merch ships worldwide too. I'm going to try my best. I don't know how that works, but I will figure it out. I'm sure I can make it worldwide, right? Like, that shouldn't be an issue, right? I can just make it worldwide. I guess it depends on the company. I'm with Spring right now, is what I decided. I don't know if Spring does worldwide. But I haven't started anything yet. Thank you for the donuts, Turbo Pikachu. You did not have to do that. Does Spring do worldwide? I'll have to look. I'll have to look as I, like, when I ever do decide to go back, I'll have to look. Some places charge A load for international shipping is usually the issue. Okay, yeah, I've heard about that. I'm gonna try, guys. I am going to see what I can do. I can't promise anything because it's gonna depend on spring, obviously. Maybe I was thinking about making my own website, so that way it's like separate, so it's like my own. So I can kind of decide how I want to do that merch-wise and stuff. But until I kind of learn the very first ever merch, like 1 or 2 merch, will probably be through spring. But I might change it up. But I think it'll be for spring for now, and then it would be really cool if I could do my own website and just make it separate, so like I didn't have to worry about that and I could control the shipping processes and stuff. I just want to make sure I'm able to handle that because I'm not good at this stuff. I'm like a new YouTuber streamer. I don't know anything about tech things. And I don't want to screw something up and then it's like disappoints you guys because I want to make sure it's right. I want to make sure it's right. But I will do my very best. I will do everything I possibly can. I'll look into spring, see how their shipping is for like worldwide and everything. And again, like I said, yes, there's a sticker up, but I warned you now, if you got it, obviously I fixed the quality later, but like it was a test, so like I'm so sorry. It's not, I don't know if it'll come out right. I'm gonna order a sample to see what it looks like of that one person that bought it. So if you saw that, they see the stream and you bought, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was public. I did not know it was public. But if I'm gonna buy my own sample and see, and if it's okay, then I'll let you guys know. I'll be like, hey, look, that sticker's okay. It was literally just a test. Like, it's literally like some Christmas sticker that was just like, has Major's picture on it, and it's like Christmas colors, and it's like, Major. It's a big task. Yeah, it's a big task, but I know people will buy my merch regardless before I host it, but like I said, like I still want to make sure like it's the best of, like I don't know, I want to make sure it's best of the best. And I also think I might do like a little book with Major, like Major's adventures, and like each little chapter will be like a little like drawing or something of Major. I think that would be cool too. Like I was thinking about maybe doing that. That would be really cool. You know, get you guys involved. But the memorial will be up. It won't be up today, but I'll definitely try to do that within the next day or two. On Lap of Love, I will share it on my Twitter and Instagram account, Adventures of Mandy and Major. Again, I'll make sure that it'll be the pinned comment to the links of it, so you guys can get updates on that. And I will update Major videos again soon as well when I'm ready. They'll come out probably a little bit slow, like, you know, not as every single day like it was before when this first started happening, but I'll still have them out. Probably his Zoomy one will probably come out next. I feel like that would be a really good one to do right now, so you guys could see his Zoomy when he Zoomied a few weeks ago. And I might put in the description for the final bucket list of what date it was and stuff, so you guys knew what date that it, happened and everything. But the memorial will be up, and you guys will be able to say what you want to say, and and I think it would be really cool to do a streeb. Talking's hard. I think it'll be really cool once I get his ashes and stuff too. Like obviously I'll let you guys know when I get it and stuff, and he'll be home, and do a little memorial stream. But it'll do like that'll be something that I'll do like a few days in advance. Like people will know so they can prepare, and we'll do it for a couple hours. And I was thinking about something like, even if I can't see you guys, I could be like, oh, like, I know I can't see you guys, but, like, if you want to have a small candle next to you, to celebrate, and it'll be more of me reading your comments and talking about our favorite memories of him, and it'll be more of, like, a happy stream, and just talking about, like, the really good times, and which video did you see first, or I'll read DMs, and, stuff like that, and I'll show you guys art that you guys have, like, sent me, and I think stuff like that, like, it would be a really cool, like, thing to do. So I'm thinking about doing that as well. So yeah. But I am running out of gas. So I'm gonna have to go. Everybody who attended the stream, thank you. Everybody who donated, thank you so much. You guys did not have to do that, but I appreciate it. I'm going to use it to, I don't know, probably put gas in my car. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, videos are still going to be up. So, we going to be alright. We're going to hang in there. Major and I love you. take care of yourselves. I'm going to post our Instagram and our Twitter links on there. Everything. Hi, Mandy. Hello. Again, when people ask, like, if they're late to the stream, or if people ask on videos what happened, only if they ask, let them know. Just let them know very kindly. That's all I ask, is to just be kind to others. And we're going to be all right. And remember what I said. Don't give up. We're going to be okay. This stream is never going to end. Not the stream. This channel is never going to end. Neither will Major. So, Major and I are going to say goodbye. We love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon, I promise. The paint. We love you. We love you so much. Bye, guys. Thank you for the stream. We'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.